I'm doing all right, Let's get ready to watch these EU1 lads do almost a full grid today as well. How are you doing? But the champions standings right now, because with standings, I think Williams have finally overtaken McLaren, and especially for this race, McLaren won't have a good try gets might not get some good points. Got reserved today, Destructo, who races in EU2. So they're definitely going to be begging for some points for this race. But Williams, they are the one to hope for today, should I say? Destructo, Malvin, yeah, and we got a new driver in today, Skinner. Doxing yourself as I'm currently watching the esports race, and it's Jono first currently. Oh no, it's Piney, Piney, you flopped.
No, I haven't flopped. For some reason, my microphone's disconnected on OBS. Thank you, Charlie. It wasn't on mute. It's just OBS just not picking it up. Why?
Oh,
I
you just
don't
flopped
know.
it.
I've sorted it now. Thank you, Charlie. My my God.
Looks like it was just me carrying the team again. Haha, joking. That should be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
we've got
Lanky,
Destructo
even
here.
Lanky said it as well. Yeah, I do apologise. So you've obviously missed what I've been saying. We got.
So we just start it. Let's just restart. Welcome to EU1. We've got Parney and me. Qatar, almost a full grid. Cooper's let us down. Sky's joined. Um,
And we got 5
Parney's last
reserves.
name. Parney's last name is Skinner, who is currently in the Alpine.
Yeah.
Skinner. So he might,
I
get
might
caught
end
by
up
that.
I might end up responding when Skinner gets said because I'll be like, yes, hello Rob. I'll be like, yeah, that's not me racing. That's gonna be annoying. Uh,
We've got Destructo here having his lap. We've got so many
mhm.
people behind Destructo on our lap as well. The
Yep.
Williams, the Haas, and the McLaren. But Destructo will be the first one to set a lap if you don't invalidate. But that Williams is really catching up to Destructo up there. So maybe he
Yep.
can get a tiny bit of a slipstream. Maybe Jones could get that.
Yep. It is the
Slipstream might
Williams
help
of
him a bit.
Jones.
Coming down to the last bit now. The quick left-hander onto the right-hander now. Gentle braking, full power around that corner. You don't want to invalidate on my last bit. Comes across the line. What can he do? It is a 122, but Jones, 121.4. He's looking confident out there today, but Craggy, the championship contender, up to P2, not up there just yet. We've got a Fry back here. I'm pretty sure it's Tyke today. Let's see what he can do. He crosses the line. What can he do on the board? He puts it with 123.6, a slow time. But the Alpine of Skinner is starting his flying lap. I'm gonna enjoy seeing that. Skinner.
Yeah. I just gotta try not to thing.
Do I even have Sky added? Who won? Oh, someone in the Aston Martin won. Otis won the Saudi race. If anybody's interested, then John, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I saw somebody left.
Yeah, Rosa Sky, but I don't think I've got him added.
As should do. I know I have. Is this where I'm gonna have to pause to
Do you
invite
think?
them?
Yeah, I'll commentate the qualifying so far. AJ second, Huffendobach third. Good laps from them. Skinner having his lap as well. You got Skinner will be the next one to cross the line here, setting a purple sector 2, I think.
First
So
and last.
it could be
Ooh, big
almost
slide!
sliding.
Big slide
Almost
coming out of
sliding.
15 now.
On 16 now comes across the line, gets a bit of a switch room from a far in front of Lanky one, comes across the line with 122.2. So a good lap there for his first race here in cost. Red Bull behind of Costa Namo
Oh,
starting his lap now.
their
There
price is
is a
invalidated.
pass of who is it actually? Vaporizer. Oh, it's nice to see Vaporizer back.
Yep. Cornish coming up to the line to finish their lap. In the kick. It's up to fourth, sorry, for the time being.
It's AJ.
Who is next across the line then? It will
I think it's
be...
you at Alpine. No, Griffin's on an outlap. Haas? I think it's Sid. Yes, it is. It is Sid.
Oh, no, Sid's about to do an outlap. We've got the lanky one halfway through his lap. Got Donamo halfway through his lap. Their presence validated again. Griffin has just started a lap. Skinner will be on an in lap. Akko is on probably definitely on an in lap. Will Cornish. AJ probably as well. Jones is on an out lap. So Sid is just starting his. So we'll be the lanky one coming to finish their lap. He had a bit of a torrid time yesterday. Did the lanky one in yesterday's in the EU2 race. Up to ninth for now, just behind Destructo.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about what happened yesterday. Sid.
Don Ammo up to P4 in the Red Bull. Very nice lap. Speaking of Sid, there is a Sid. Oh, there we go. Someone we haven't actually mentioned. It's a one Corey Brooks, the commentary legend, making his. I believe this is actually his first appearance in COS this season as well. So obviously he signed up. He signed up ages ago, but then his PC went boom. But
Boom.
PC is fixed.
AJ.
I'm sorry, AJ. Where did that lap come from?
AJ, you're normally not at the top, mate. Go back down. Go back down to P5.
Oh my god. Oh my god. AJ is gonna. You're in trouble now, bro.
What can he do, eh?
Man's got more powers than you, bro. On COS.
What, because he's a general manager now, eh? Big boss shoes.
Yep.
Stomping around.
No. Just gonna.
Who says I belong down there?
Right, Corey Brooks coming out the last corner. What's the man in the V cab gonna do? Up to the line. It's good enough for fifth for now.
It's a good lap from him.
That is a very good
It
lap.
is a good lap.
Right,
It is a good lap.
go on board here with joint championship leader.
Craig is invalidated.
Yeah, we're going on board here with PW Jones. At the minute, they are the joint championship leader with Craggy, but Craggy holds first due to countback.
And he's got more wins by one, I think. He's got one more win than Jones.
Craggy
but we've got 5 races left, including this one. Next week will be China.
Yep. So it's very close at the top here between Jones and Craggy for the title. And obviously, AJ is getting closer to him, just behind him third. Oh, bit of a slide out the last corner there for Jones. But will it be an improvement up to the line? No, it's not. He actually lost 2/10 in the end. Maybe because of that slide, we'll never know. Craggy's invalidated, so he's probably going slow to go again. Sid's also invalidated. He's into the pits. Destructo's invalidated.
Alphaness has not.
He is not invalidated. It's coming up to the second sector split. Yeah, we finally found someone that's not invalidated. So
Oh,
We'll have to
no,
see
it's a
what the
personal bad.
EU1 reserve can do. Ooh, bit wide there, but
He did
kept it
well
within.
last week.
Kept it within track limits.
That's what he can do. He did all right last week. He got
Yep, we did.
P4, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I think it was indeed
On
fourth.
starting at the back as well.
Up
Wasn't off
to
the line.
line. And he's
Oh
gone
my,
up to
he's getting
P2.
pole.
7
By 7.
milliseconds separates him and AJ. That's a very good lap.
I'm gonna be on board with the Craggy here because Craggy needs to put a good lap here with a Ferrari in front of him. I'm pretty sure Ty or Lanky won.
I think it is.
He's improving by
not
5
the lanky
milliseconds.
One. It is Ty Claire. That's the. That is.
It's a bit weird. Both of them are flying a lap right now. So
Yep. Craggy is definitely going to catch this Ferrari, so he's going to get a lot of tow here. I think he might get invalid, but Huff and
Oh,
Dobak.
Huff and Dobak.
Where did that one come from?
Oh
Huff
my.
and Dobak just
Craggy
almost half a second faster.
improving by 2 tenths in the middle sector.
Oh.
And it is the fastest sector of all in this session so far. It was a long purple. But Ty Clear's right in front of him, not a block, and he's got that toe for that whole lap. Let's see where he can put it on.
Craggy, championship leader.
P5.
Improves, but it's only good enough for P5. Ooh, and Ty Clear doesn't improve and has killed some of the braking boards. That is not going to help if people are using no line.
Yep, no.
And Vaporizer, out of nowhere, has just smashed everything.
What?
Vaporizer almost in the 20s. He's done a 21.050. What a lap from the Haas driver.
I think some people are getting the 20s. Echo's gone off.
Did Rosa Sky ever rejoin?
Yeah, he's at the bottom. Do you not see?
No, I saw they left the session, but did he ever join back?
I think he did. I don't know. I haven't added. I can't remember. I'll check the EU1 chat.
Go. Got Malvin here. Not set a time yet. Oh, there we go. They've just rejoined.
Oh, I was about to tell him as well. Well, thank God his car didn't retire.
Yep. Thank God for that. Obviously, right on board here with Malvin as they're going around the first sector, coming into the second. And a nice turn from the other Kickstarter right now of Cornish Cook. I do believe Cornish is also on a lap. Well, they're a 10th up right now. Malvin is reeling them in quite nicely. So Malvin get a very nice tow here from Cornish, and that's ooh. Again, people seem to like getting very close to that white line on the exit of 13 there. But these guys
the triple right-handers.
Yep.
But he's got a massive toe coming through this whole lap.
Definitely has. Cornish up to 7th. Malvin goes up to pole with a 1:21.010. I'm sorry. Where did man get that lap from? Man did not do that yesterday. Sorry. Man could not do that yesterday because they had a qualifying ban for EU2. And now because he's doing qualifying, what a lap.
What a lap from him, beating the EU1 lads.
Yeah.
Showing who's boss today.
And now we're going on board here with a fan favourite in Matty Robbo. Just waiting for Pablo to show up in chat to jinx him again, like last week.
Actually, let me tell you Pablo to get in the chat. we need him to jinx someone.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Matty only good enough for 15th right now. So who's on a lap? Donamo's not on a push lap. Ivers, Cornish, AJ. Nope, AJ is also not on a push lap. But we do have Alpha starting a lap, I do believe here. The EU1 reserve it. Being subbed in. Hasmania's seat, so hopefully he should get the Mercedes some decent points. They did decently well last week. Did Alphanus finishing P4 at Monza? So let's see if they can go any better today. We're obviously going to have a bit of a challenge with Malvin's lap, Vaporizer, Hoffendorf, and AJ. Going to be quick
That's
as
just
well.
a long purple sector 1, so that is the best from the session, in the session so far. So
Yeah.
it's currently on a good lap so far. If he keeps it on the track, coming down to the left-hander, up to the fastest corners of the track, should I say?
Yep.
The triple right-handers.
Triple right. Pretty much
He's
flat
been
out
like
these
4
corners.
attempts, almost 4 attempts in that last sector.
Russell Sky's left the session again.
Please keep an eye on this on board. He's coming around the final corner now. Can he put it on pole? He might be able to. He might get in the 120s. Coming around the last corner now. Flat out. Burning. Comes across the line. What can he do?
Oh,
Almost.
it's good enough for it's good enough for forward. 4 thousandths off of Vaporizer. That is a good lap from the Mercedes, man.
Now most of the drivers are coming out right behind Alpinus as well.
Yep, they definitely are. We've got about just over 2 minutes after the session. Sorry, just under 2 minutes now. So that'll explain why everybody is getting out of the pits. Obviously, we do feel sorry for Rosa Sky. Man has disconnected again and will not take part in this qualifying.
The man deserves a quality ban for no reason.
Yep.
I'm just gonna tell Royce Sky to add me. Alright, I think Lanky One's currently on a lap right now. So, or did he? No, he's on lap right now, yeah. And then it would be, Sid. But look at the last corner. Look at everybody bunched up. But it looks like the Williams are giving each other a tow. But there's a McLaren there who's looking for a tow. And who is it? Craggy.
Oh, God.
Craggy.
Crag. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting to watch. And pretty much everyone's coming across the line. Alphinus
So
also
Jones
retires in the pits because man cannot get in and out again in time. I do
So
believe
Jones
that
is
last...
giving the tow to Hako, and Hako's giving the tow to Craggy.
Oh no, the lanky one's invalidated. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Well, the next one would be Sid.
Matty Robbo, you are not going to be able to do another lap, sir. You've come out of the pits way too late, sir. Man's going to get shown the checkered flag. And it falls, there we go. So who is the next to do a lap? Is it Sid?
Just go on board with Huffendo back. It's going to be more interesting.
We'll go on board with Sid as he's obviously next one across the line. And then we'll go to Hoffendo back.
Yeah, but Huffendo back is improving.
Oh, sorry, Sid. Right, 3 tenths, Sid up to 10th. Now we go on board with the Aston Martin.
Huffendo back.
We'll have to keep an eye on Hako. And then we'll have to keep an eye on Hako. Oh dear, no! Malvin, 5th place grip line for collision with Corey Brooks. Oh dear. And he's off the road. That's not good. Hoffendorf does improve. Jones improves. Craigie also improves. I don't think Hako did.
No, I think he invalidated his lap.
Vaporizer, no improvement. Tyclair didn't improve. Griffin didn't improve. Corey Brooks doesn't look like he improved, neither with Cornish Cook.
I'm on board with AJ right now.
Skinner didn't improve. Malvin won't improve. AJ up to line, did he improve? I think he did. AJ P5.
That was a close qualifying. Almost even 120s.
Lot of blocking pens coming people's way. Yeah, probably. So,
AJ did improve. Up to P5 he went.
Yeah, so there's your full qualifying. So Malvin gets pole, but obviously he's going to get demoted 5 places. So, and then Vaporizer, Alphinus, Jones, AJ, Craggy, Hoffendorf, Skinner, Don Ammo, Cornish Cook, Sid, Corey Brooks, Hako, Griffin, Matty Rubber, Destructo, Lanky, Tycler, and then Rosa Sky. Last of everybody, obviously not doing a lap because they're having connection issues. So now we'll be moving on to the main race. So
Looks like Corey and Malvin are currently having a chat in the EU1 chat. It's looking quite interesting, you know.
right, obviously that is going to wow. I was just having a quick look at Discord and I just noticed you pinging Pablo. Oh my god.
Well, as we see, guys, there's no rain. It's all
I'm not
dry, guys.
surprised. We're in a blooming desert. If we ever
No
got
rain,
rain in a
guys.
desert, it'll be a freak. It's literally a 0 and negative chance of happening ever because we're in a damn desert.
Wait, I think I see Pablo. He's in the stands. He's in the stands, you know. For those
Yes,
VIP boxes.
man's in Qatar watching this from the sidelines. Yes. Shut up, Rob. Anyway, so obviously Malvin being demoted 5 places, but still a decent quali lap. So might see him even challenging for a win. Man is in EU2. I think if Man wins, I think there's gonna be some arguments that would be like, yeah, just bump him up already. Just bump him up. And yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. Obviously, waiting for people to sort their setups, sort their strategies, sort their fuel, and we should be able to get this race underway. So, Rob, who's your money on to win this race?
I'm thinking. I believe in Vaporizer. He's been unlucky every races I've seen him in, but I believe in this race.
Your money's on Vaporizer. I think I'm gonna have to put my money on Craggy, my McLaren teammate from another league. But anyway,
Or
lights
the
are on,
glaze.
and there we go. Lights away, out. So, oh my neck. Lights out, and away we go. It looks like it's a decent start for Vaporizer, but Alphinus is gonna send one up the inside there. Turn 1. Oh, and there's contact. A bit of wheel hooking, so Alphinus is going backwards. Just like last week, Man went backwards as well, I think, on the first lap.
Costanama's going back as well. He's going back, going down the order right now. Sid has as well, down to P16.
Yep. Craigie and Malvin here, side by side, going around turn 4 and 5 here.
Malvin up to P4 after getting that place grid penalty. He's fighting with his teammate Huffen Dobak right now.
Yeah, well, he was fighting with Craigie, but he bailed out of it. Looks like Alphinus is going to try and send up the inside Huffen Dobak at turn 7 of all places. And they're going to be side by side as they come down route 8 and 9. But it looks like Alphinus has finally got the move done. As it looks like Don Costamamo has got past Matty Robbo. Eichler and Griffin are fighting away at the back. Matty Robbo's just going backwards. That is unfortunate.
Let's quickly look at the grid place, or how many places people have dropped. The winner so far is Hako getting 3 positions, with Lanky as well getting 3. Yep. And the most positions lost is Griffin and Costa. No, it's Alphanos who's lost 4 positions.
Alphanos starting
down
on
to
the front
P6.
row. Looks like Vaporizer there, just pulling over to the side to break the toe from AJ. Who was that bailing into pit? Oh dear, Destructo is in.
Matty, Griffin, Hako, and Skinner all on the hard tyres, and everyone else on those medium tyres.
Yeah, those guys looking to go long in this race then. Corey Brooks has passed Hako. Oh, and who was that off in... Oh! Hako! Oh, goes wide and comes back on the track a little bit dangerously and gets whacked, and he's now at the back of the pack and is completely round. He's got going again. He's got no wing damage, but I think he's looking to have his race ended. Corey Brooks has lost a few places as well, so that's not the best. Going back to the front here. AJ is somewhat trying to keep within their Preza, so the top 10 have pretty much broken away from the rest. Brooksy is
Well,
absolute spun it. So that is not good for our legendary commentator. So got a nice train here from first down to 10th. And then after that we've got Sid, Lanky and Mighty Rebel all having big gaps to each other. Oh, as I say, Vaporizer did again go fastest off the race, but now it's gone to Malvin. 24.5. AJ
DRS is in use with Slap, so everybody did have DRS, which brought
Craggy and
Malvin
here
and
side by
Craggy.
side.
And looks like Craggy gets that position, but Malvin getting that switchback almost done on the outside. And Craggy will get that inside line and keep that position to himself.
Yep. Definitely keep on hold on that. Hold that
Yeah,
place,
we didn't
'cause he
lose too much time to the guys in front as well after fighting.
Yeah. He doesn't want to lose too much time to his championship rival ahead.
Skinner dropping out of DRS from Hoffman Dobak now.
Maybe they've made a mistake.
Corey Brooks with 3 seconds out the back there. Struggling, it seems like it.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. Man lit up his rear tyres and that could be the issue. Those tyres overheating just a little bit.
Let's see what happens now. Coming down to the DRS detection point now. This is where we get DRS. Let's see what AJ can do on Vaporizer. Will he make the move into turn 1? Coming across on the straight now.
He's
Opens that DRS flap.
Yep, he's a lot closer this time around as Craggy... No, Alphinus gets fastest up of the race. But again, not close enough as Craggy's going to go for a move on Jones here. And man is ahead of his championship rival.
This guy has joined back. Are you sending him an invite? That's what I want to know. Someone's definitely gone into AI and sent that man an invite.
I was like... what?
I want to know who.
Well, we don't know who. But yeah. That move for Craggy was important. Getting ahead of his championship rival. Obviously, Craggy and Jones are level on points. I do believe AJ is currently 3rd in the standings.
4th, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check for you. Oh, no.
Rosa Sky in chat saying, I had an invite before the session started, ha 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 ha. And man has just left the session again. Yeah, yeah, having very bad connection issues, Rosa Sky, today.
Oh, you're right. It is AJ 3rd, then Hako, then Cooper, then Hoffman Dobak.
Yeah,
he's looking to get some points this race.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what's going on. Your connection the last 2 races has been absolutely appalling. Like, I'm just wondering what's been going on with you, Rosa Sky. And Jones here not even looking to go for a fight back. Skinner and Cornish Cook are fighting over 8th. Obviously, these guys are like 3 seconds adrift of the top 7. I assume Skinner made a mistake somewhere, and obviously these Cornish Cook and Hoff and Donamo here are struggling here.
Well, I think this is where mediums will start dying out already because the tyre wear around here is quite high.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It better. Making you lose a couple points here. But you gotta hope your AI don't really, block anyone or, give it an advantage.
Yeah, I was like, if you could join long enough to retire your car.
That's what I said to him, but it looks like he joined and disconnected right after.
Yeah. So that is unfortunate for Rosa Sky. We will not see them anymore this race.
Coming down to the main straight again, AJ opening that DRS flap. What can he do against Vaporizer? This time goes down the inside.
Oh, Craig is going to make it 3 wide! AJ and Craig are both through, but both colliding there. Contact made. Vaporizer going to try and send it back, but no. Vaporizer loses not one, but two, but now might lose a third to Jones behind. But
No,
now
Jones is playing
Jones
it safe. He will back out.
Jones backed out
No,
and slots back in behind.
knowing
Yeah.
Jones, he wants to keep that nose very clean, so you don't want to make any risks, any
Yep.
dangerous moves.
Yep,
So
no
you just
dangerous
want to
moves.
keep that nose. Sid, 3 seconds already.
Yep, Sid, the latest person to pick up those 3 seconds. Just him and Brooks are the only ones to pick up pens right now.
But yeah, I have a point, so it wouldn't matter at all so far.
No, it would not.
Also, Skinner did lose a position to Cornish Cook there on the straights.
Yep.
There's a little miniature battle for the
again, a nice run here on Craggy into a triple right here, and he's gonna get the move up the inside. So
you can see who will take that risk and who wouldn't. Even Jones wouldn't take that risk. Coming down to the double right-hander, Jones backed out, but Vaporizer really desperate for that position and gets that move done.
Yeah,
but still in that DRS of AJ.
Yep, still in a DRS, but AJ does have a 7/10 gap, which is pretty good.
But Craigie might be able to have a look on the inside. Yes, he does. Will he go for it? AJ will get
3 wide!
double
Contact there between AJ and Vaporizer! And so AJ has lost not 1, not 2, but 3 places there.
Right behind Jones.
Yeah.
But Malvin's looking for a gap, but he can't find a gap just in time for the double right-hander. There was not enough room on the outside, so he backs out of that position. But he's got Alphanus right behind, coming down to the hairpin now.
Ooh,
super close, almost contact.
Yeah, with AJ having a bit of a wobble there. So a bit of a gap here starting to form between Craggy and Vaporizer. Vaporizer looking to try and get that 1 second to Craggy. Obviously, Craggy wants to try and keep in the second so he can have that DRS to fight Jones. Because he doesn't want Jones to get ahead. Because that's his
right now
championship
it's
rival.
just I don't think we really care about for a win. It's just them two fighting for the championship right now, being tied on points. With the last 5 races, Hako finally overtaken Rozersky's AI at the back there. Coming down to the straight now, can Craggy have enough speed to catch up to Vaporizer on the straight? He might be able to. 3 attempts now, and he has a look, but he don't go for the move. He's keeping it behind. Skinner up to P8 now, overtaking Costanamo with that DRS. But does anyone
I think at this point these hard tyres are now going to be better than these medium tyres, so I expect Skinner to start catching back up the rest of them. So I'm pretty sure he's on the hard tyres, along with Matty, Griffin,
Malvin,
Hako, and
losing a position.
Sid
to
picking
Alphanas.
up 6 seconds of pence. Donamo gets 3. Come on, Sid. Yesterday you only got 3 seconds, and today you've got 6. That's poor driving,
because he's not in the points.
That's
he's got Matty Robbo behind him. He's under pressure. Under pressure.
Oh my god.
What? It's a great song from Queen. I'm not wrong there.
To be honest, never heard it.
No way. You never heard of the song?
I've got a job to do after the stream then.
Have you heard of Queen?
I've heard of Queen, yes.
Thank God. I'm just shocked. You're older than me and you don't know the song.
To be honest, I don't listen to music that much, to be honest.
But Vaporizer still keeps that lead to Craggy there. Looks like Craggy is in that DRS, but when it comes to the rest of the track, he's losing that time to Vaporizer. So he needs to do something to try to stay in. But at the back there, Hoffen Dober looks like he's kind of struggling to stay within that gap of his teammate Malvin of this race. But Vaporizer going off the track there. Maybe that's the track limits warning. I don't know.
Alpha's down the inside of AJ there, trying to get the move down the inside of turn 6. You don't see many overtakes here. Now we're going to try to go on the outside of turn 7, but no, backed out of it. Oh, there was a good effort there. Oh dear, Craggy's almost out of a second.
You know what I think, right? I think Craggy has a low downforce setup.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, yeah.
The man he overtakes these does on the straight, you know, getting that massive speed. But when it comes to the rest of the track, he's losing so much time.
Yeah,
But he's in that DRS
he's
again, but I don't
just
think he will from
inside.
the next lap. I don't think he will from the next lap, you know.
Like, Craigie needs to do something smart down here. Then he needs to let one of the drivers behind him go ahead so they can keep up with Vaporizer.
This is where you would start pitting for the hards.
Yeah, roughly the pit window roughly is about open.
10 to
Expects
13, I would say, for mediums.
yeah, I would say 10 to 14. Just seeing people putting 14. Hacker with 3
Oh,
seconds. Latest person to pick up 3 seconds.
Alpha's
As
trying to overtake AJ at the back there, going too
again,
wide, and AJ gets that position.
yep, again, Alpharus is getting a little bit impatient. Like,
He really wants
man
to trying
clearly
to
has
get
a lot
by.
more speed than that Red Bull. But obviously, AJ just making that Red Bull as wide as possible. This is just reminding me of when Hamilton and Verstappen tried to overtake each other. When Verstappen was making the Red Bull as wide as possible. That's what this reminds me of. These two fighting right now.
Oh no, Man United just scored a goal against Southampton. It's 1-1, drawing. If anyone's a Man U fan here.
I was gonna say I don't think people in here are interested in football right now. We should be more interested in the racing than the football. So I do
But
apologise to my
Craigie hasn't
co-coms.
lost too much time to
If anything, he's gained time this lap
yeah.
around. So man has heard you and is now getting a wriggle on.
Staying at DRS, and he might be able to go for the move as well if he's close enough.
Nah, 6 tenths. I don't think he's close enough. Unless he saved a lot of battery this lap. I don't know. He's gaining. Griffin now the latest person to pick up 3 seconds. Later on it breaks Craigie down the inside, trying. Not quite. But look how close he is to the back of Vaporizer though. Almost up his rear end. Don Ammo again passing Skinner for P8. High clear into the box for the Ferrari. Sid getting overtaken by Matty Robbo at turn 1.
Matthew Roberts showing Sid who's boss right now.
Yep, obviously now Matty Robbo's got to catch 7 seconds to Cornish.
What I've noticed is that Skinner hasn't been able to catch up to the people in front who is running on the new hards, which would be definitely faster than the mediums.
Yep, the hards should be doing really well now. Obviously the hards, you probably would be expecting them to pit around lap, I'd say between 17
18,
and 20,
17?
I'd say.
Yeah, I would say around there.
Because that's what we saw, well, I was to say, not what we saw yesterday in EU2. People from the hards would pit at end of lap 16, I saw.
That's what you don't want to do because those mediums will die out quickly, especially that left-hand side. Tyre wear around here for that left-hand side is dangerous. But Craigie, even closer than last time on this lap, what can he do? Looks from the inside and gets that move done for the lead.
And Craigie into lead. And Pablo is into the chat. Pablo's finally showed up, Rob.
Finally, you can jinx Matty Robbo.
Tell me, Matty pit? No, he's not pit. Matty Robbo currently is on the hard tyres, so he will not pit for a bit. We got Corey Brooks and Sid into the pits. Yeah, people are now starting to the box. I said, if my pit's late, he might have a decent chance for some points, as long as he doesn't pick up any 3 seconds.
But like that gap to Cornish in front though, 8 seconds.
Yeah. Obviously, he's going to be pulling Griffin along with him, so maybe him and Griffin need to work together to catch that 8 seconds. As Malvin is trying to get past Alphanis here. But the side-by-side as we come around the triple
I do not like
here.
this.
Oh, bit of a slide there from Malvin, so he's having to back out of that move and drop behind Alphanis, the EU1 reserve in the Mercedes outfit today.
I do not like seeing people, you know, going too wide for those. And 2 people coming to the pits now. It's Jones and AJ. That means Malvin might lose DRS to the person in front. No, Alphanis might lose DRS to Ray Price and if you can't do it.
Sid picks up 9 seconds of pens. Sid, what are you doing? Yesterday you only had 3. You've got triple that now. Naughty, naughty.
But Alpha's catching up to Vaporizer in front already. He's caught up by 4 attempts already.
Yep. That
Oh, he's got a bit wide.
And that Mercedes is looking mighty quick. Like he's now within the second. He's almost broke a second from Malvin. This man is a rocket ship in this Mercedes right now. Holy moly. And Sid 10 seconds of speeding, and there's the retirement. Matty Robo picks a 3.
He jinxed it. I told you it's Pablo who jinxed people, and he's jinxed Matty Robo, and he's picked up about 3 seconds.
Why is it that every time when Pablo appears and a Mercedes is doing okay-ish, man comes and jinx them every single time? It's always the Mercedes you jinx, Pablo. Like, what is this? Like, you've cursed them, bro.
Pablo.
You have cursed the Mercedes. Yeah, Alpha. Oh, Craggy is in. And so is Hoff and Dobak.
And we've got 3 people left in the lead. But let's see if AJ and Jones can get that undercut on Craggy and Hoff and Dobak.
Oh, Jones very wide on the exit of 15. But obviously, Craig. When I saw it yesterday, or when somebody pit last, the game didn't change for wing. GG. Oh, so Sid had wing damage. So are these two going to come out ahead of Craggy, or no? They're just coming up behind Craggy, so Craggy, pitting 1 lap later, stays ahead.
But Hoff and Dobak had a slow pit stop there.
We saw this yesterday with Malvin, Grelis. What was it? It was like Melvin, Grelis, Charlie, and Steljo. The 3 of them pitted, and Grelis stayed out for an extra lap, and he came out pretty much the same place. And Craigy's doing the same thing. Oh. My God, why is
Lanky getting 3 seconds there? Hey, at least Matthew Roberts P5 so far until he has to pit. And it's like the top 2 have pitted, even Malvin. I'm not sure what happened to Malvin there. It's kind of dropped some time there to the people in front. But everyone's in now for those medium runners, if I believe so. Let's see where Vaporizer comes out of. Craggy will not have DRS on this straight, but Jones will, so you all get that speed and probably overtake Craggy. AJ might be able to join Jones as well. That DRS is kind of strong. Vaporizer coming out the pits. Alpha's coming out the pits. Same as Malvin. Where will they come out? Right in front of the drivers who try to get the undercut and failed.
The overcut seems to be powerful around here then.
But it looks like the 2 Astons have dropped out.
Yeah, they have.
With DRS.
They certainly have indeed. So it's just now dropped down to a 4-man race? No, 5-man race. So Vaporizer, Alphanus, Jones, Craggy, and AJ will be fighting for those all-important 3 podiums. Alvin is trying to catch back up to get back in, but he's got to burn a lot of battery to do so. Same with his teammate behind. I'll tell you what, sorry. Malvin is he's done it. There you go. Malvin's within the second.
Just off and Dobak now.
Yep. No, Malvin's dropped out of it again. He needs to try and get back in before this corner coming up. I think he just has. Yep. What's it now?
Oh, Man United have just scored last minute winner.
Bro, we do not want to know the score. Shut up about football. We're watching Formula 1. Anyway, Griffin into the pits, coming off those hard tyres and going onto a set of mediums. Oh, Craggy and Jones here side by side as going through turns 1 and 2. And obviously now I'm going to drop behind.
Corner.
So be careful of AJ now as Craggy. So obviously right now Skinner and Matty Rubber 1 and 2 right now, but they have not pitted. They've started on the hard tyres, so they'll probably stay
There's
there for a
Matty in
couple
the
more
distance.
laps.
Matty's about to be attacked by the whole leaders here. We've been attacked by these 6 drivers. Imagine seeing that behind you in your rear view mirror, looking behind you, seeing 6 cars looking menacing right behind you with absolutely pace. I'd be like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. It's looking
Skinner
close
into
here.
the pits. The man is
Whoa.
pitting from the lead after 16 laps of those hard tyres. We'll see if Matty's in. Nope, Matty does not come in. Matty Rubber stays out for another lap. I assume
Like
Matty Rubber probably
nightmare.
in the next couple laps, I would assume. As
And he's gonna get caught up by the
Alphaness coming
leaders.
up here. Alphaness into what is the provisional lead. And Pablo would be happy right now because he's technically, right now, a 1-2 for Mercedes. As Destructor picks up 3 seconds.
Actually not, because Matty Robbo has a penalty.
Okay. If we ignore the penalty right now, they're running 1 and 2.
Well, right now, he's about to get overtaken by the whole grid, basically.
Yeah, and Destructor is coming to the pits, and man has had enough. Second retiree of this race. So we'll see no more of that second McLaren. Disappointing day in the office for them.
Well, maybe Matty Robbo can do his job. Alphaness can get past and defend the drivers behind for the quick right-handers, but I don't think so. Looks like Matty Robbo will hold them up for this challenging little bit. Craggy almost dropping out of PW Jones DRS. 7 tenths. AJ right behind. 7's Malvin. But Alphanus will get DRS, so he's helping out. Matty Robbo is helping out Alphanus here. Matty Robbo coming into the pits now. Corey with a 3 seconds. Alphanus will get that DRS, so he won't be under threat by the drivers behind him. Coming down to turn 1.
As well for that man.
Craigie goes down the inside of Jones, but it's not enough. He can't break later enough to get that move done. Jones staying in that P3 position. AJ Malvin right behind. Not looking to make a chance to get that move done, but Craigie right behind Jones. It shows he does have that straight line speed on this straight. But when it comes to these tight corners, the speedy corners, he loses all that time. He's already lost 4 tenths to Jones already. Corey retiring in the pits now, that is him.
Oh dear, not a good day in the office for our commentating legend. Fortunate for Corey Brooks.
Jones almost losing now on that DRS of Vaporizer. Needs to pull something back to catch up to that DRS. It's currently a Mercedes, Haas and a Williams in the top 3. The Red Bull and the Aston Martin waiting right behind Hoffendober, been dropped off. I remember him being 1.5 right behind Malvin. Now it's 3.6. It shows how strong that slipstream and DRS is around on this track. So when you're with a pack, you want to make sure you stick with them. If you're not, then you're out.
Yeah, pretty much.
The fastest lap. Vaporizer gets that move done for P1 and stays in that position for this turn 1. Gets that position done. Skinner gets him a fastest lap. He's currently P9, so he gets the extra point of P2, but he gets that P8 after the race if he can keep it clean.
Yep, Hacker also picked up 3 seconds in amongst that. So everyone on the track right now has got 3 seconds of pens, unless you're a Hacker, you've got 6. But he's got a 6-second gap to Matty Robbo. Obviously, Hacker has not pitted yet. Oh. Man, they've done 18 laps on those hard tyres. That is a lot.
Well, Matty Robbo will be almost in the points, but you know, he's got that 3 seconds of his. And no one has to pit in front of Hako, I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
Coming down to the Skinner getting 3 seconds. Oh no, I think I might have jinxed him there. Oh damn it. Oh. second. Now he has to
Yeah.
go for the move on cost and ammo if he wants that extra. No, I think yeah, it's an extra 2 points if he wants it.
Yep, it does. Fair price of retakes fastest lap of the race at 1:23.773. As
I think that's
Alphinus is
going for that move.
making a move for the lead.
Craigie might.
Oh,
Craigie, no,
Oh,
he's
Jones
looking
deep.
desperate.
Jones very deep. So Craig is saying, "Thank you very much. I will take that third place right now." But still side
Jones
by
is still
side, these two
fighting for
are.
it.
But there we go. Craigie has got it. Craigie has got the move on Jones after Jones going just a little bit too deep into turn one.
But now this is where Craigie's the most slow out, should I say. Because he loses all right times with people in the corners. So he
yeah,
needs to pull something off if he wants to stay with the pack. Because
yep,
when you have Jones and the other drivers behind him, the massive threat, you don't want three cars behind you. You want to sit with that pack, but it's struggling a lot. Look
yep.
at that, time's going up and down.
Oh, guys, over a second behind now. That is not good. He needs to get back within that second in this triple right. He's flirting with the 1 second right now. Craigie, you need to put your foot down, sir, to keep within that second. Outside of it, you're outside of it. Yep, you.
No? Wait.
What? It was on the bobble, so he might just get it. The Lanky one, latest one, pick up 3 seconds.
Almost
We'll
having
see
to
in a
step
minute.
out that corner.
He did. He got it. He just got it. As
No,
Vaporizer
he didn't.
goes for the move. Yes, he did. That flap is open, sir.
Not for me.
It is for me. That rear wing was open, sir.
Well, not for me, but either way, he didn't gain any time on that straight.
Yeah.
So that might be them out of the DRS for the rest of the race. Unless they can pull something back and catch up to the leaders. As Masarabo overtakes Hako for P11, but has that 9-second gap to Cornish and front in P10 for that one singular point.
Come on, Craigie,
Well, not for me, Nathan. For me, on the screen, it showed me the DRS was closed, the DRS flap. So it's Codemasters with a absolutely bad game.
Yeah.
Craigie, yeah, still have that DRS.
Sadly, Craigie is out of the DRS now this time around. PW Jones will have to try and overtake him, but PW Jones is slacking just a little bit here.
From AJ, yeah, it's in the threat from AJ now. But you're right now from his straight.
Like, obviously, Craigie is close enough to benefit from Slipstream. So maybe the Slipstream alone will just keep him ahead of his championship rival. So here comes Jones on the inside, gets the move done.
I think Jones is in front of
deep
Craigie.
again, Jones. And this is why they dropped off the back of the front two earlier, because Jones went too deep into turn one and did it again, so they actually lost even more time for that.
But let's see if we can catch up to the leaders in front. But right now, his battle's not really with the people in front. It's the people. Well, it's the person who's behind him right now, Craigie. He might might get that extra point, but if he stays in front, I think he's gonna be one happy man.
Yep, definitely. Obviously, right now it is a 2-horse race now, because Vaporize and Alpha have broken 1 second to the 4 behind of Jones, Craigie, AJ, and Malvin.
Jones is slowly catching up to the people in front.
Hako is now on to 9 seconds of pens. As Hako's still not even pitted. Is man just going to see how long those hards can go before maybe going on to the soft tyre? As Ty Clear is the latest person to pick up pens, unless he's already picked up 3. Oh, nice is first.
Can there be a switch for the lead? Alpha's going down the inside of Vaporizer and gets that lead so far. Jones again, double overtaken by the McLaren and the Red Bull, maybe triple. Malvin's looking for the inside line there, going round the outside of turn 2. Is going to get a better exit, Malvin or Jones. Malvin will, and Jones has lost 3 positions in the first sector there.
Yeah, and these guys are now over 2 seconds back from the front two. So yeah, these guys are now fighting over the last podium place. Jones being overtaken by all 3 of them is not what he needs against his championship rival, who is now ahead of this little train. So, yeah,
We've still
Alpha
got what?
got what?
7 laps left.
Yep, well, 7 including, I was going to say 6 including this one, so 7. And Alphanus and Vaporizer now have 3 seconds to the guys behind. Yes, as soon as you get out of the DRS, you are screwed. Like, look at the gap getting bigger. Like,
And since there's 2 people, we don't have to fight as much as these guys. There's
yeah.
4 people in the pack.
Yeah, they
So,
can
you know.
they can just DRS swap until the end. Obviously, Vaporizer will go for the move here. Job done. Obviously, as well.
Well, AJ will. Malvin will go super wide. Goes too wide with
It's
AJ
a double
in
overtake. Oh, and Craggy gives AJ a bit of a love tap, but luckily for Craggy, he does not lose the place to his championship rival behind. Obviously, AJ is third in the driver standings, I do believe, so if he can get a big lot of points ahead of these 2 behind him, that will help AJ in the championship.
He's currently being dropped by Malvin. Malvin's really putting the burners on. He's found some new running shoes and he's put them on. And he's burning away from AJ so far. Currently on this map, he's got away from 6 attempts. 7 attempts now.
Damn, that is a big thing. Oh, the 2 Ferrari teammates are swabbling over 30.
They really want that 13th position, eh? As Zako's finally into the pits now. I'm going to see what he's putting on. New medium.
I thought a bit of softs as point, he might as well.
Why not take the fastest lap from Vaporizer's got it, I think, or Alphanance. I think it's Vaporizer.
No, I think it is Skinner.
Let me check.
Let's have a
It's
look.
this Skinner, yeah.
Yep, it is Skinner with a 123.286. And he is currently in 8th. So, looks like AJ and Craigie go try to go down the inside of Malvin here, up the inside. Malvin get a bit pushed wide. But obviously he's side by side here with Craigie. Craigie will then have the inside line and has got the move done, so Malvin gets double overtaken. So Craigie now has a car between himself and Jones. That'll be good for points as Malvin picks up 3 seconds of pens. Oh dear,
that will ruin his race.
That's gonna drop him behind Jones, and that's not what Craigie wants, because he wanted to have a car between them. So that is not what not required.
Will any of these run out of fuel? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Pablo in chat says, "Give me an EU1 win. Come on, cook Matty." Unfortunately, Matty's not cooking quick enough. In 11th, he's got about 5 seconds to catch the Cornish cook.
And he's got 6 seconds of penalties as well, so
oh dear. So Matty is not gonna cook. Matty again is just gonna finish just outside the points yet again. Obviously, Alphaness has the biggest chance to get a win for Mercedes.
Actually, it's 3 seconds of him.
Here in EU1, as Skinner picks up 6. I do believe that is now 6 Skinner.
Will drop down to P9 right after this race if Costanamo can stay with Skinner. Craigie losing that position to AJ. Malvin up to P3 now.
But Malvin's
AJ
deep
P4.
and they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide going on turn 1. But Malvin keeps a hold of 3rd, and Craigie and AJ side by side over 4th. So this is what Craigie needs. He needs a car between himself and Jones, but he's still on the inside here of AJ and has finally got the move done. So Craigie staying in 4th and still keeping a car between himself and his championship rival. Obviously, if AJ wants to fight for the title, this is not what AJ requires. He needs to try and get to the train.
But Jones is playing the slow game, I'm thinking, you know, not burning his tires, not fighting, not burning his DRS, you know, sticking with that DRS.
Yeah, I think
and
he's
he'll
just
have that
biding
tyre
his time.
advantage.
I think that's what Alpharus is going to maybe start doing with Vaporizer here. Because, what, we've got...
Malvin's putting the burner on right now.
We've got 4 to go. We've got 4 laps to go.
Malvin's really put the burners on, but it looks like he's struggling through his final sector. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah, he needs to get... If he wants to break... If he breaks DRS, then he will surely break away from these 3. That's the plan he's looking to try and do, but I don't think that's not gonna happen.
Craigie, can he go for the move? No, he don't. He says right behind Malvin. AJ parking it right behind Craigie as well. Then Jones. This is a fight for the last podium spot. Malvin about 3 seconds. So that basically almost counts him out of the podium spot already. Unless these guys pick up penalties or they spin or something like that. But we never know. We don't want to jinx anything for these guys. These guys have been working hard for this race.
Yep, commentator's curse is a real thing.
And Pablo's curse is a real defo thing. We've all seen it. Griffin retiring in the pits there.
Yep, Griffin's not having a good day in office. Obviously, his teammate Skinner currently in the points, but is probably only going to pick up probably 3 points, 2 for 9th and 1 for fast lap. So that is not the best for him. Obviously, Hacko. I'm surprised Hacko's not stalled fastest lap right now, has he?
No, he don't. Skinner still has it.
Nope, Skinner still has it by 3/10. Hacko's not yet stole it. Obviously, if you're Alphanis, you do not. I don't think you go ahead. I don't think you go ahead here. I think you just stay behind. Yep, because you want to overtake him on the last. Because we're just at the penultimate lap. We've got one more to go. But Griffin's car is going to get in the way. That retired car just getting in the way. And Malvin here and Craig are fighting over the last podium places. I don't think you need to, lads.
Wait.
But Griffin's AI is going to get in the way. And Craigie gets to move done.
Oh, did anyone of them get a legal overtake? That's what I'm thinking. Because it's yellow flags situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm also wondering. We'll soon see in a second. So I think that's why Alphanis didn't go past.
Well, okay, this is the situation now. I think right now the best position is AJ. AJ's in the best position right now.
Oh yes, he definitely is. AJ's in the best position right now. Obviously, if you're Craigie, you need to try your hardest not to lose out all 3 of these drivers behind you. Otherwise, you know, that your championship rival get the thing. Hacko, Tev has been in the pits.
I retire on the last lap, basically, or the last second. You know what I mean?
Lap, yeah. Anyway, let's go on board here with the leaders. So, Verprice will want to try and keep the lead ahead of Alphanis here on this last lap. Alphanis wants to try and get the move done on that Haas. Gonna try and go around a long way round, which will then eventually become the inside for the next corner. Desperately trying to get the move
around
done.
The outside. Malvin goes down the inside, goes a bit too deep, and goes through Jones. Jones goes through.
These guys here at the front are still side by side. Alphanis and Vaporprice are still side by side as they come around 5 and 6. But it looks like Vaporprice has finally kept it. No. Alphanis is going to try and go on the outside at turn 7, but then it's going to try and get the switch back up the inside. Doesn't quite get it as they now go up to turn 8. Again, Alphanis trying to get the inside of Vaporizer. This man is just pushing Vaporizer all the way through this lap. He is trying to find a way through before the last corner. Now, his biggest chance to probably overtake Vaporizer for the win is going to be at this triple right-hander, but he needs to get close enough. But he's not quite there. Like, he might have to try in the final corner to get as close as humanly possible. Like, but it does not look like he's gonna do it. Because, like, Vaporizer's still holding on here. And he's just holding on for one more corner, the man in the Haas. But it looks like he might just claim it. So, yep, Vaporizer claims a win. Alphanis gets P2. And now we just wait for the last... P3. Craigie for P3, then Jones 4th, then AJ 5th, Malvin 6th. Hoffer and Dobak will come across the line in 7th. I got hiccups. And then we've got Skinner and Don Ammo coming on 8th and 9th.
On to Matty. Matty's dropped down to P13, I've just noticed.
So I wonder if he's pitted
again. He tried to take fastest lap. Hey, Pablo, your goat here is trying to get fastest lap. Let's see what he can do. Can he get the fastest lap?
Cornish will take the last point, and we've got the Ferrari duo here coming up to the line as Tyre Clear picks up another 3 seconds. That's unfortunate for them.
Purple sector 2 for Matty here. Let's see. I'm going to commentate his final lap. Coming down to the last few corners now. Onto the last left-hander. Sends it real quick through there. Onto the final corner now. To finish his lap. Will he get fastest up and steal that extra point from Skinner? Comes across the line. What can he do? Burns that tiny bit of ERS. Comes across the line. Can he take fastest up?
Yep, he did.
Yes,
He
he
did it.
can.
He did it. Matty Rubber, last of the finishers, and steals a fastest lap away from Skinner, our debutant, and gets driver of the day to go on top of it, does Matty. I think that is just an insult to injury. Man finished outside the points, but earns driver of the day. But obviously now we move on to show you here the final results. So Vaporizer claims the win of a fantastic last lap battle with Alphanis, who gets second. Then it is Craigie. Craigie takes the last step on a podium. Then the rest of your points finishers are Jones, AJ, Malvin, Hoffendobach, Don Ammo, Skinner, and then Cornish Cook, and then your finishers, but not in the points, Ty Clear, Lanky, Matty Robbo, and Rosa Sky. Hako and then the DNFs, Hako, Griffin, Corey Brooks, Destructo, and Sid. Even though Hako is still technically classified by the game, well, to be fair, he did complete 90% of the race, so he does still get classified. Obviously, as well, Matty does clear fastest lap on the last lap with a 1:22.785. So now we'll see if our top three want to do some interviews. I'm assuming Craggy will not say no. So we'll get Craggy, Vaporizer, and
Vaporizer finally won in course. I just noticed after coming back.
oh, is it?
After coming back, he came back
Didn't
and
he
he finally got
get a
in.
win last season?
No, I don't think he did. He got unlucky. Let me actually check the results. I don't think he actually got a win.
Just making sure I ping the right person.
Vaporizer. Oh, he did get a win. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man did get a win last season, bro.
Was
Man's
I there? I don't know.
No, for Matty Robber showing up in chat saying no fastest lap point for anyone. Fair enough.
Craigie wants a interview. We all know Craigie wants an interview.
Yeah. I know Craigie won't say no.
Oh, let me quickly sort these results out when I post them out already. Just need to add the new driver, Skinner. No, is it not Skinner?
Vaporizer and
I've lost. He was P6, P16. Was it Griffin? Yeah, Griffin.
yeah.
I need to add. Please.
I sent a VC invites to the top three, so now it's just up to them if they are coming. Obviously, we'll just give the three lads a chance to get in here.
Yeah, sure.
We'll get on with it. Yeah, we will see you next week, Brooksy, and hopefully you'll do better next week. Because we I do believe next week are off to China, which will be a fun one. Right. Has one Craggy joined the call? I would assume so.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Hello, Craggy. So, how was that race for you then?
That was the most difficult race I have done in this league. I am knackered.
How was it difficult then?
I don't know. It was just... I don't know, yeah. I think my setup was just wrong. I don't know, I had very low wings, I think, compared to everyone else.
Yeah,
And it was very difficult to keep up with them through the turns, and then the straight wasn't a big enough benefit because if you had DRS, you're still passing anyway. no matter what wings you have.
Robstar did
But,
say that through the race when you're struggling in the corners that you were lagging behind a little bit. Then obviously you lost DRS to the front two in the end, and then a 6-man fight became a 4-man between yourself, AJ, Malvin, and Jones. And if I'm looking at I don't think AJ is very happy with you. So why?
yeah, I don't know.
What's happened there?
I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. We'll have to see his POV of anything, but I think it was all fine. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have
Well, the
I guess
standings are out already. If you want to check them out, see how close it would be. So
Rob,
that was a close race.
yeah, you wanna ask Peggy some questions?
Well, you were defo slow on the
Oh, thanks.
Shall I say? No, you're slow through the corners. You're slow through the corners, but coming through. Well, you're busting a lot. Well, were you? Because you're sending it a lot on people. What was your plan? You know, out there. You know, because you're sending the car through a corner, especially for turn one.
I mean, that was the only place you can overtake on the whole track, and if you don't do it there, then you're not going to do it anywhere. So it was, yeah. I mean, there was enough room. That corner is a very wide corner, so you can easily go even 3 wide sometimes, and shouldn't have too much of an issue. I think they were all clean, but we'll have to see.
I'll have to see an AJ report you.
Well, that was a close race. I think you could. Would you say you could have got a win there? You know, if you see them at DRS of the top two.
It was weird with the pits, wasn't it? Because like, I pitted a lap later onto hards, and I still came out in front of Jones, and then the two in front pitted a lap after me, and then they both came out in front of us. It was a bit. I think from then it was kind of decided, really. But
Undercut, just not cutting it here. People
yeah,
are just literally overcutting the drivers.
Mm-hmm.
How was your ERS situation? Were you burning a lot? Did you show yourself? So you like flashing a lot? Were you just going to none, or were you just burning a lot of ERS most of the time?
Yeah, I was saving a lot through the corners as well. Went where I could, and then planning it all on the straight to try and defend. But yeah, that's all you can do really when it's a long straight like that. You need all you can get.
Well, that was a close race. Did you think Jones would have got you on the last lap because he was closing in through the final few corners, but then he kind of lost it out on the last sector?
I don't think he could have got it at the end. Maybe if he was behind me on the DRS straight, he might have got it the lap before. But I made sure to get myself way in front before any of that could occur. So yeah, it was all good, I think. And what happened on the penultimate lap? I think someone sent it on my inside, and they went wide. And who was that? Jones? No, that
I think it
wasn't
was
Jones.
AJ because Jones
That was
went through the
AJ.
inside. I think so. Yeah.
He absolutely sent it way too far. I did the switchback on him. Oh well, that was funny.
That's all from me. But congrats on that P3.
Thank
So
you.
we'll move on to Alphonse. I do believe this is his first podium. Or was it his second? No, it's his second. Sorry, man has been in the comms booth before. So Alphonse had a very good fight there on the last lap with Vaporizer. You tried almost everything to get past that man, but unfortunately just couldn't quite get it. So how was that fight between you and Vaporizer? How good was it for you?
Yeah, he's definitely a different type of breed. I tried everything. I'm saying to my head like I could have gone a little bit more aggressive, but I think we've fought it to just the track limits. So I don't think I could have done anything else. I was running the TT setup, so I don't know what vaporizer was running to, so I don't know how to like contrast those two. But regardless, I think that's my best cause win, regardless of getting second place. So
Yep.
yeah,
As
GG's
a-
to Vaporizer for keeping it clean.
Yeah, because just looking at the championship standards, yep, the last time you got a podium before, which was a third, so doing one better this time. So obviously, if we see you again, hopefully you could do one better than you did today, and hopefully get that win. But obviously today was not your day; it was Vaporizer's day. So well, now we'll see if Rob wants to ask you anything.
Well, that was a close race towards the end, but did you win? I can't remember. I've lost my mind now. No,
No, you're
Vaporizer won.
second. Vaporizer won.
The
Yeah.
second, sorry. When you dropped the drivers behind you, did you thought you had you could have won the race because you had less pressure off you? Would you say you could have won?
Yeah, definitely. With that scenario, I was thinking of last week's race on Monza, where I had a recovery drive, but then we were like 3 cars packed, and we all had the pace to like win or catch on to Craigie at least. But we were all just like stepping in front of another, and we never caught on to Craigie. So in this race, seeing that 2 groups detached from one another, and I was the one in front, then there was a good chance that I could win. But of course, yeah, Vaporizer was just on another level in terms of defense.
Yeah, it was a close one towards the end, but I think we were mostly focused on the people behind because it's they're fighting. There's 4 people fighting for that gap, but it was close at the front. But were you being patient at the front? What were you doing? Being patient
Yeah,
or trying to push him?
yeah, I was being patient till the last lap because on the DRS zone, I could feel like I didn't have low enough wings to overtake him that easily. So I was waiting until the last lap and just recharging ERS, and I could, go for the attack onto the first corner. But he held it pretty well, and regardless of not winning, I think it was the hardest race I've had in this league, but I gotta say it was the most enjoyable.
Yeah, that was a good race. It was a super clean race. I would say from my POV anyway. But yeah, it was so close towards the end there between me packed behind you and you in front. But yeah, it was super close. How are you doing with tire wear as well? Since tire wear around is quite high.
I didn't check tire wear that much. I don't feel like it was bad because I still had the grip, especially around one corner where I would just get so much speed out of the exit. Um, but I think fuel, I messed it up a little bit because I finished with like 1.7 laps of fuel. So that was a mistake on my side, but I don't think it really made a difference because the car felt great regardless.
Yeah, that was a close race. How are you doing with ERS as well?
I think ERS played a big part, especially ERS management. I was trying to like just use none in every corner, and I think it worked out because I was able to sometimes defend from drivers behind.
Yeah, well, congrats on that P2. Almost a win, but maybe you can get a win next race in China.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't think China is one of my strongest tracks, but if I keep it clean and if I have a tad bit of luck, maybe. So, crossing fingers.
Thank you for that. So obviously now that will be end of stream. Obviously our American friends from across the pond will be doing their AM1 race around Qatar in roughly about 9 p.m. Eastern for them, which will be in roughly about 3.5 hours, I believe. Well, for me that is. So if you want to catch that, come back then. Obviously that is it for the EU side of things this week. Obviously we'll be back next week on Tuesday for round 9, which will be China. So you can expect to hear D Summers and Grelis' lovely voices for EU3, and then obviously that'll be at the same time as today at 9 o'clock. And then obviously EU2 will be on Wednesday, obviously same time with me and Matty Robbo. And then obviously back EU1 next week, a week today. Hopefully Charlie will be back from his holiday, because he did kind of leave it late to tell me that. But thank you for everyone who has come in and showed their support today. So it's thank you from me, thank you from Rob, and thank you to our top 3 finishers. And we'll hopefully see you next time. Adios.